so you can be rewarded for your efforts. You did something that people may or may not have known about, but here is your certificate to show what you actually did. So it's open rewards. And as adults, very few of us actually get awards going forward. And then every now and then you might get something. You got to wait, get your 5-year at work, your 10-year, you retire. Now you get a gold watch. More rewards openly need to take place. And that's why I also give out real leader swags when you're in challenges too, because that's another form of rewarding openly. Think forward. I say grow forward and think forward. If you think backwards, you're going to go backwards. You got to think forward. I am thinking about what I'm going to do when we get to 6 billion adults. Holding themselves personally accountable. You got to keep thinking forward, because in those moments when adversity strikes and you strike back, if you're thinking forward, you can keep going forward. So think in the direction that you want to go. Challenge yourself. That's what the challenges are for. When you challenge yourself, you are going to initially create cognitive overload, but then you're going to get that information and that skill set, and it's going to make your working memory work better so that you can navigate through your day better and then develop your vision. Your vision is for you. So your vision can change. Mine has changed a myriad of times, but the vision that you have is for your life. So when I was a second lieutenant, my vision was to become a colonel and get all the commands and everything that I wanted. And now my vision is 6.8 billion adults are being personally unaccountable. So every day I come on live, I do things behind the scenes to encourage people to hold themselves personally accountable to become their best. But you have to develop your own vision. Natural is next. We have one left after this. Natural leadership means that you focus on enhancing who you already are. I'm going to say that again. Natural leadership is that you focus on enhancing who you already are. Your personality is in your frontal lobe. And when you are focused on natural leadership, you are just enhancing the personality that's already there. You can't be fake as a $7 bill with your face on it and then expect any natural experiences whatsoever to happen to you. You're not going to be the real you. This whole notion of fake it till you make it, don't do that shit. Just make it. That's it. So how do you access your natural leadership? You grow continually. I am not the person that I was 30 years ago. I'm not the person that I was 5 years ago. I'm not even the person that I was last year, because now I'm talking about the brain. And last year I was working through some personal things. I just used the live format and people were there working through their shit too. So grow continually. Number 2 on this in this section is eliminate stress. A stressed brain cannot function. You are going to be stuck in the amygdala, in the limbic system, trying to accomplish something. So you have to eliminate the stress. That's the people, the places, and the things that are stressing you out. I'm perimenopausal right now. I read a book. It's called dang it, it'll come to me. It's a book on menopause. And what I learned in that book is this, The Silent Passage. That's what it's called. The Silent Passage. It's actually a great book. And hot flashes come from caffeine, hot foods, and stress. So if you are experiencing a hot flash, you done had too much caffeine, you done had too much food, or you got some stress around you. And that's why people say, oh my goodness, they done went off on me, because you were a stressor. So eliminating the stress ensures that you can stay in your frontal lobe and you can continue to function. Get rid of it as soon as possible. Be flexible. If you don't bend, you're going to break. So if you say this is how it is and I'm going to be this way and I'm not changing, you are going to break. And so I'll give several examples. Number 1, when Snapchat first started, I thought it was stupid. Then I realized the benefit of Snapchat lenses, and so I use Snapchat every day. Number 2, I thought Jiffies were stupid. And then I found out the benefit of Jiffies, and now my Jiffy page is at 16.9 billion views. Didn't want to use an electric screwdriver. I'm flexible now, so I'm now starting to use an electric screwdriver. And there are many more examples, but you need to be flexible in order for you to grow continuously. Now, carry only what you need. Here's a story that's in my book. When we used to go to the field, my rucksack and my duffel bag had a bunch of other stuff in it. And I would be in my tent with my platoon sergeant saying, dang, my ruck is heavy, my ruck is heavy. And he said, LT, you are not their mother, you are their platoon leader. Carry only what you need. You got all this extra stuff in here in case somebody forgets something and all of that. You are not your mother. That's not taking care of them. If they forgot it, they forgot it. So carry only what you need, mentally and physically. If you find yourself carrying everybody else's shit, drop that shit back off to them today. Go run some errands and say, here, you left your problem from 1997. Here you go. Take that back. So only carry what you need, so your posture, you can make sure it's tight, it's above your back, and you can mentally carry it or physically carry it. So you, if you have to swim upstream or do anything from an adversity perspective, you have enough strength because you only got your stuff. You don't have everybody else's stuff.